Hey guys, I thought I would do a little video for you guys today. I know that most of you that know me know that I am very involved with the American Cancer Society, but I kind of feel like maybe a few of you guys don't know why. And I thought maybe better than typing out a long letter or something like that, it might be more beneficial for you to hear it in my words. Why this is something that means so much to me. In 2010, April 5th, coming up on 4 years now, April 15th, my bad, I lost my dad to cancer. He fought a very long and hard battle. He fought with everything he had, but it just wasn't enough. And cancer became my number one enemy that day. It took away from me a man who instilled a desire to fight in me. He made his life about raising his children and taking care of his wife. And he would give you the shirt off his back. There were many nights I questioned God, why did you take my dad? Why did my dad have cancer when there are people out there who are mean and violent and do bad things to good people? But yet my dad was a kind and loving man, and you took him. I've come to peace with the fact that God did not give my dad cancer, and he ultimately used it for his glory, because through his cancer my dad was able to come to know the Lord and gave his life to him. So I know that he will have eternal peace. Cancer has done devastating things in my family. I have lost cousins, aunts, uncles, and like I said before, my father. Cancer is something that you can't see. I mean, you can see it on the tests and stuff, obviously, but it's not something that you can really seek justice from. Had my father been murdered, obviously we could find the person who did it and seek justice against them. But with cancer, there's no justice to be had. And the only way I find peace is through doing the work for the Cancer Society that I do, by going and helping others and giving back that time that I'm missing with my dad. My dad was 56 years old when he passed away. He never got to see his granddaughter. Jada's a little over a year old, and she's funny and goofy like Daddy was, but he never got to see her. I like to think that they maybe met in heaven before Jada was born, but you know, and all he ever talked about was a little granddaughter to bounce on his knee, and he never got that chance because cancer took that from him, and cancer took him from us. So when people see me posting things on Facebook like help donate now, or you know, come out and support this event, just know that for me, that's my peace of mind. That's me being able to seek justice against the thing that took my father, the thing that robbed us of all the years that we would have had together had he not had this disease. Cancer in itself is a very hard word to hear. A lot of people like to ignore it and think that it can never affect them, but you don't have to have a family history of cancer for it to affect you. I'm pretty sure that about 90% 99% of us living in the United States now know someone or have met someone who has been affected by this disease. And I would like to think that if we reach out to one another and help each other through this, that we can find a cure one day. So when my niece Jada, who's 1 now, she becomes 33 like I am now, that cancer's as common, like the common cold. Like a virus. There's a pill for it. You take a little bit of a treatment and it's gone. It's not a death sentence anymore. And that's what I want for her so badly. And when I reach out and I do the Relay for Life and I do the Look Good, Feel Better programs and all that kind of stuff, and I know that I have bound to be getting on people's nerves saying, hey, donate to this. But it's to ensure the future for those who are going through this. I have a sweet, sweet aunt right now who is basically on her deathbed because of cancer. And she's my dad's sister. I have another aunt right now who has just finished up her chemo for breast cancer. And she's fighting as hard as she can, and it's a long battle. It's hard. The toll it takes on your body is not near as bad as the toll it takes on your mind and your spirit. And there are people who come through it and they're like, hey, I'm a trooper, I'm going to do this. But I'm telling you, every one of those people have days where it is just, why me? Why did I get this? I don't even feel like getting out of bed today. I've seen them, I've worked with them. But they're forced to force their way through this for their family and their friends. And it's just a hard thing to deal with. I will never, ever in my life forget April 15th, 2010. My dad was a very strong man. He went through many things in life, and he fought his way through them. But April 15th, 2010, he just lost the battle. He didn't lose the war because ultimately he has eternal life. But I can still remember the smell of the hospital room, the sound of the machines, and the way my dad's hand felt when I held it as he took his last breath. And I promised him that day that from that point forward I would do everything I possibly could so that nobody else would have to stand there and say goodbye to somebody they love so much because of this disease. And with everything I have, I will fight against it. And so I just want you guys to know that when I'm out there talking about this, and when I'm blowing up your news feed with stuff from Relay for Life, that's why I'm fighting. Because you never know who it's going to affect next. And the last thing in this world I want is for my niece Jada to have to stand there and hold somebody's hand as they pass away from something that we can come together and find a cure for. So, please forgive my emotions because it is something very near and dear to my heart. And I just looked on my Facebook page. I have 940 friends. If every one of you guys sent in $1, that's $940. If everybody sent in $5, that's $4,700. When I post this video, I'm going to post a link, and I know it's getting towards the 10-minute mark, and I'm sorry about that, so I'm going to wrap it up, but I'm going to post a link for you guys to donate if you feel led to do so. Don't think that I am trying to play on emotions or anything like that, but I felt like instead of a cold letter that it would be better for you to see my heart and see where I'm coming from with this and why it truly, truly means so much to me. So, if you feel led to, you can click the link that I'm going to add to this video post and make a donation. And you can make it in honor of someone that you know that has dealt with cancer, or in memory of someone who may have passed on. But another thing I'm going to ask you to do, even if you can't donate, I need you to like this video and to share this video and help get the word out there that people all over the world are affected by this. And by coming together, we can stop it. And, you know, you can always do something. If you can't donate, you can volunteer. And if you can't volunteer, you can pray. And that's what it's ultimately going to take. Thank you for watching, and like again, I'm sorry that it ended up being 11 minutes, but I'm glad that you took the time to listen to the words from my heart. God bless you, and y'all have a great day. Bye.